Hello, it's me. It's Liz from Old Stables Crafts. Hello, hello. I'm told I'm live, and there's a long lag. Deborah is already here. Yay! Another live tutorial. Well, except it's an unboxing, so no teaching, just lots of stroking. But very welcome all the same. I'm just hoping that eventually, we're 30 seconds out now. Oh, nearly 40-second delay. This is going to be fun, everyone. It says I've got an excellent connection. Hello, Jane. Hello, Shaz. It says I've got an excellent connection, except it's not looking great on my preview screen. Hello, Jan. So if someone can tell me whether they can actually see and hear me, that would be useful, or whether it's juddering, because my preview screen is juddering, which is not a good look. My email tells me I'm live. So, yes, if you could tell me if you can see me. Hello, Nick. That's okay. I love it anyway. It's always good to see. Ah, thank you, Deborah. So yes, if you could let me know whether it's juddering, whether you can see me all right. Hello, Claire. Hello, Val. It's saying no data for me now. You can see and hear me. Thank you, Deborah. Val's been waiting. Let me just check my connection. But not dubbed well. No, there's a problem with the delay between the audio and the visual. It has been going on for a while, and it's not just me, unfortunately. You can see me. I'm just going to go and check my connection. I will be back momentarily. I'm still here. I'm just checking my connection. I will go and have another look in a minute. Definitely a delay. Yeah, it's about 40 seconds. Hello, Marlene from Wisconsin. Fortunately, most of this is going to be show and tell, so the delay... Oh, we've got excellent connection now, so that's good. Hopefully things will improve. Oh no, not receiving enough. Oh. So YouTube is telling me it's not getting enough data, and my connection is telling me that it's fine. So I'm going to battle on and hope that everything's all right. There was a delay yesterday on some videos as well. Yeah, it's going on all over the place. I follow a number of people who do live videos, and the delay is weird, and there is a lag between the two things. But it is mostly going to be show and tell, so hopefully that won't be too bad. I'm just going to wait another couple of seconds or so, and then I'm going to check here that the modem is still picking things up, and then we'll get started. But the delay at the moment is, or what I'm seeing, is really juddery. I might have to see if I can see it on my phone. So my error message has gone. That's good. Let me just go and check. That's ironic. Okay, let's go for... I'll do a bit of plan B as well, because I've now got apparently excellent connection, except I haven't. So I'm going to put my Ethernet cable in as well, and if needs be, I will... Hello, Jan from Chattanooga in Tennessee. Wow. So yeah, I'm just going to plug in my Ethernet cable, because if my Wi-Fi falls over completely, which at the moment it seems to be doing, I'll go for Ethernet. Although it says it's got an excellent connection. Yeah, Jane, the only problem with Facebook is I quite often get booted out of my own lives. which was why I went from Facebook to YouTube. So, yeah. I should now be on my Ethernet. Sherry got her huge pre-order, but you haven't had time to open it. Oh! Yeah, the Wi-Fi is not working, but I'm hoping I'm going to log on to... You can never make it up, can you? Let me see if I can find myself on YouTube and see what's going on. Oh, no, don't want that. Don't want that. I want... Oh, maybe I do. Hello, Kate. Right, let's have a look.
Here's an idea. Your wealth plan.
You're looking at signing up next Saturday. Yay! Dare I say, why not wait until Sale-A-Bration? And then you get the Sale-A-Bration brochure. Right, okay, so what's... I'm just going to turn the volume up here a bit. We may get some feedback. Improve. Oh no, not receiving enough. Okay, I think I can now see what you can see. Absolutely, Kate. And what you're seeing is a lot better than what I'm seeing on my preview. So I'm going to start. And, oh no, now it's going glitchy. Oh no, that's because I've lost Wi-Fi. Don't tell me our Wi-Fi's gone down. No, it's there. It's there. Hello from central Kansas. I have to say it's quite hot and humid here as well. Right, I'm going to bowl on and just hope for the best, because I think it's looking all right. So I'm just going to check one more time. And your husband and the UPS driver are now great friends. I'm very good friends with the UPS driver. Right, it looks like I've got Ethernet and it's still good. Thank you, Shaz. Right, it's less good here, but I'm going to keep going and hope that everything's all right. I'm going to start with Sale-A-Bration and go from there. I do not know what is going on. Maybe where my phone is. Anyway, I'm going to just bowl on and hopefully it'll be fine. And if it's not, then it's not. So I'm going to start with Sale-A-Bration stuff. And zip lining. I will pray for you, Jan. Thank you, Kate. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, it's looking better. My preview screen is just appalling. Right, so Sale-A-Bration. Just as a reminder, that runs from from 1st of July to the 31st of August. Sad, isn't it? So you get, for every, I'm going to be working in sterling, so just bear with me. For every £45 that you spend, you get to choose a level 1 item, and if you spend £90, you can either have 2 level 1s or 1 level 2 item. So I'm going to hopefully show you the level 1s first. I do not have, there's one of them I don't have, because I'm not convinced I'm going to want the stamp set, so I may not want the dies that go with it, but I will tell you about it if I remember to go and get my catalogue again. And I have a very dry throat. I've just been at our lunch club and it was very noisy. So I'm going to flip the camera down and see how we get on. Right, so in no particular order. This is the first. This is one of our new papers for Sale-A-Bration, and it's called Rings of Love. I need to tell you which bundle it goes with, but I will come back to that. So beautiful, beautiful paper. All of the papers, I have to say, I'm bowled over. This is gorgeous. So this would go really nicely with the gnomes, because they've got toadstools. These rings work with a hybrid embossing folder. Yes, Jane, sign up on the 1st, and then you'll get the planner free, which I did a review of earlier this week. This is beautiful. I mean, I say all the papers are beautiful. This is just, I can see fussy cutting this and stuff. Lovely watercolour background. These are beautiful little blue tits. Gorgeous. I mean, certainly in the UK, I would say they're blue tits. So I have a very dry throat, as I say. A little watercolour and floral. Oak leaves and acorns. Gingham or plaid. And then this is the main, this is the one you see at the front of the paper. And that goes with, I can't show you the brochure, I have to tell you what it says, because we're not allowed to show you the brochure yet, not until the 1st of July. So I'm not doing these in the order in which they appear in the brochure either. So this goes with the Ringed with Nature bundle. And as I say, there's a hybrid embossing folder that die cuts and embosses those rings of wood. So yes, I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to check. Well, actually, I'm going to put it to one side. Just going to check the Wi-Fi again, because I'm on Ethernet at the moment, and I'm wondering if the Wi-Fi is going to be better. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. I'm going to take the Ethernet cable out and hope that it works okay. So it's not looking any different now, but hopefully it'll be okay. So that's that paper floor. Right, then we've got silver and gold specialty paper. So that paper was level 1. So these are all going to be level 1s. The lag is appalling. So this is silver and gold, and you get, they're 6x6. You can ink these, and they're single-sided, but you've got dots and you've got these freehand stripes in both silver and in gold. So that's those, say level 1, and you get 24 sheets, 12 of each. So that's that. That doesn't go with anything. We then have pool party and soft seafoam cards and envelopes. These go with the suite that demonstrators are going to be playing with this weekend, which is the Splendid Day suite, which I will come back to, but it's gorgeous, and we're having lots of creativity with it over the weekend. So, gosh, the delay is so bad. I've missed so many of you joining as well, so I apologise. Rita, I can see you're here from Illinois. Slightly worrying, I haven't seen a new comment since Jane said she'd sign up on the 1st then. Anyway, so these are level 1, and you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes, and they are in soft seafoam and pool party. Let's open one of these up. So if you can still see me, if you could just let me know, that would be jolly helpful. And I'm about to have my lawn treated for weeds and stuff, so it may get a bit noisy because I've got all the doors open, but I will go and wave at good. It's about a 3-minute delay. It's appalling. So we've got patterns on the envelopes, on the flap and just down in the corner, and then the cards look like look like this. So pattern, so this is white on soft sea foam. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. As I say, my preview is dreadful. And then this, we've got Pool Party on Pool Party. So this is white on soft sea foam, and this is Pool Party on pale Pool Party. That's what I'm trying to say. Hello, Brenton. This weekend for Creativity Now is going to be epic. It's the first event that Stamping Up have ever run where we're not talking business. It's just creativity. I can't wait. Right, so that's level 1. That's level 2. Right, as far as stamp sets, we have got stylish sketches. So we've got a fox. We've got, those actually look like figs, and then a pair of ducks. So that's really nice. Red rubber, really, and a sort of little splatter, which is always good to see. So that's that. Hippest hippos. So we've got 3 hippos with "You're always on point," "You're so hip," "Oh, you really are the best," and "Love you a ton." And then we've got, to go with that, separate, so that's one level 1 item, and this is another level 1 item. And we've got the dies for the hippos, and then we've got a bathtub, we've got waves, we've got flowers, we've got a life belt, a hat, glasses, goggles, hearts, lots of little bits, snorkel, umbrella, boat, lots and lots of bits. So really fun set. Good, Catherine, I'm pleased. Hello, Pam. So that's those. As I say, that's 2 separate items. But obviously, if you spend £90, you can get them at the same time. But they are. Brenton likes the hippest hippos. That apparently I can't say. It goes with Starry Sky and Orchid Oasis, as far as I'm concerned. Have to really think about those. So those, I'm really pleased that we get those as 2 separate items. They are very cute, Val. Then there is, let me just check that I haven't missed anything. Just check that you can't see my catalogue as well. So hippos, paper, stamp set, envelopes, white and metallic. Yeah. So Amazing Phrases is a level 2. So this is for a £90 spend. It's photopolymer, and you've got woohoo, amazing, oops, and hey, to another year, around the sun. It's going to be, you've got this, you're doing, good looking, together, so sorry, you are, I'm the worst, to you too, TWO, you did it and I miss you. So you can put lots of nice phrases together with that. They are amazing. It says so on the packet. Then we've got, as another level 2 item, this is a bundle. So we've got a stamp set. It's a red rubber stamp set, and then these papers, which are gorgeous. These are so, they're just really elegant. Colours, let me tell you about the colours. Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Orchid Oasis, Pear Pizzazz, Rich Razzleberry, Sahara Sand and Starry Sky. Gosh, I said it right. So pink, just little background, little flowers. So we've got irises and other flowers that are, a rose. Don't know what any of the others are. Oh, Edelweiss is there. I think this may be one of those items where they've picked flowers from around the world. Little sprigs. So this is a similar design to this, but smaller and on a background. Gosh, I am so hot, and it's not the hot day yet. Nice background, beautiful floral stripes. Again, another beautiful floral. This is Starry Sky. These are gorgeous. I've seen some of the projects that have been done with these, fussy cutting them, so you can have these as the feature on your card. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Green floral foliage, and then the one that's on the front, and then the stamps are a rose, an iris, whatever this is meant to be, and then some foliage. So really, so this is a level 2. Right. The other item that I haven't got, because I don't know that I'm going to get the stamp set, is, I think it is Rita. I think they're flowers from around the world. I need to ask in one of the Facebook groups to get that confirmed. So the other level 2 item is a die set, which is the tree lot dies, which goes with the Trees for Sale stamp set. And it's got a mobile caravan, it's got trees, both solid and outline, it's got a dog, it's got bases for the trees, all sorts of things. But as yet I haven't got it because I've got other things I need to get before that. So that is Sale-A-Bration. Now I'm going to look at the main July to December catalogue. Hello Mary, sunny Netherlands. Yes, it's hot and sweaty here. It's 26 degrees and sunny. Tomorrow is going to be 31. For June, this is extraordinarily hot, and I'm very warm. My studio goes into the roof and doesn't have a huge amount of insulation. So, happy day. Right, so there is also, for Sale-A-Bration, if you spend, I want to say £275. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yes, thumbs up will be definitely appreciated, given the technical problems I've got. Where did I put it? There we are. So, there is also the host set. You don't have to order it, it just gets added. I say you don't have to order it. You may be prompted to order it. It's called Perfect Pomegranate, and it is surprisingly pomegranates. But we can get that now, but we have to pay for it, and I'm sorry, I'm not paying for something I'm going to get for free in July. Hot with you as well, Rita. Yeah. I mean, bits of the US are always hot. Bits of the UK are rarely hot. Most of the UK is rarely hot. Yes, so that's £275 to get that. So I say to you, if you spend £270, you will get it already. 24 degrees, the weekend will be warmer, maybe even 35. Yeah, Mary, the Netherlands, the mainland Europe is going to be horrific. Yeah, we're just at the corner of it. We're far enough south where we are in Oxfordshire that we're getting the heat. Further north, they're still getting really inclement weather. Hello, Joanne. Host set for the July catalogue, July-December catalogue. Caroling Mice, which is red rubber. Always nice. We seem to have a thing about mice at the moment and host sets, but Caroling Mice, really cute, really nice, sort of sketchy, so you don't have to do a lot of colouring. So that's that. And the host paper pack is called Celebrating Everything. It's one of those really huge packs, so it's 48 sheets of paper. It's very odd because I'm watching myself on my phone. Nothing's happening on my laptop. I can see your chat and that's all. I've frozen on my laptop. You're a long way behind where I am. Anyway, so this is obviously on a black background. It's got gingerbread men, it's got candy, it's got holly, all sorts of things with pink background snowflakes. 4 sheets of everything. One of the cats is now coming to join us. Scallop on, I'm guessing, pool party with what look like fireworks, in black and white. Trees, which go quite nicely with the tree lot stamp set and dies. I don't think they match, but they would go. dash and watercolour background on, I'm guessing, Granny Apple Green, but I'm guessing this is a real retro. Absolutely, Deborah. We do sometimes have mice in our house because we are in the country. So yes, not too hot with Mary just yet. It's coming. It's going to be over the weekend. So tomorrow and the weekend, Europe's going to be melting. Lovely, bright background. But I say this is sort of retro 50s. Black background with, I'm guessing, Mango Melody, but it may not be. Crushed curry. Halloween, if you're into Halloween. I don't really do Halloween. With a crosshatch on the reverse. Pacific Point, I'm thinking. Yes, with pool party loose grid and a wood grain on the reverse. Pumpkins, ghosts, stripe. Nice just pattern with a great zigzag. Autumnal leaves with crosses on the background. It's a textured like textile paper with crosses on the background. Coloured fireworks with triangles on the background and a kind of watercolour effect. Rainbow stripes with shaded spruce loops. Really bold stripe and polka dots, multicolour polka dots. Great for scrapbooking. Yes, I will be doing scrapbooking very soon. All sorts of things planned. So that's the host set. So that is free in that you buy it with rewards. You live near the sea, so always a bit cooler than in the south. Yeah, my brother and sister-in-law have travelled down to Cornwall today. So they'll be on the coast tomorrow. They're getting 24 degrees. It was going to be lovely where they are. Right, okay, I'm going to start with the Splendid stems and what have you thing because it's all in one. This is ready for tomorrow, not tomorrow, for Saturday. Those don't go with those. I'll bring those in a minute. So we've got, this suite is soft sea foam seam binding ribbon. So it's almost the same as the crinkle, but it's got what I would call a definite edge. But it's that sort of lightweight and ironed. Hello, Gwen. Yeah, scrapbooking. Can't wait to get back into scrapbooking. I'm missing it a lot. So this is really pretty. We've got trinkets, open leaf trinkets. Now, I don't normally bother with trinkets. I don't tend to use them that regularly. I'm now seeing the mice. But hey, hello, Pam from Australia. 28 in South Devon today. Wow. So these are the trinkets. I think they're all the same, but those are they. And you get 20 in a box. I got the whole suite, so I can't tell you what the prices are. I just got the whole suite. Don't think I need the baggie anymore. Where's my bin? Underneath my big box. Splendid Thoughts stamp set is red rubber. It's 2-step stamping, but you don't have to worry about matching up. Oh, you're not that far behind me then. This is weird. So the comments are fairly up to date, but the pictures are not. It's very odd. Very strange. Okay, I think I'm going to not look at my phone. So yes, these don't marry up perfectly, so it's really easy for a beginner. So we've got sending hugs, let's celebrate, much love in your new life together, and a bee. And today is a day to remember. So that's that. And then the dies are, again, some of them don't go. This one goes with that. This one goes with that. There's a bee. Everything else is extra. This semicircle, it's not quite, but semicircle is a bowl, or whatever you want it to be. 98 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that in English? Or rather, not in English. So, Alexa, what's 98 degrees Fahrenheit in centigrade?
98 degrees Fahrenheit is about 36.67 degrees Celsius.
36. Okay, fair enough. He's having a conversation with me now. So 36 degrees. That's quite hot, Rita. So that's the dies that go with the stamp set. And the paper. The paper is just amazing. He's still talking to me. Alexa, off. He's still chatting to me. It's wonderful. Hello, Barbara. Absolutely. Long time no see. It was only yesterday. So this is wall-to-wall copper. I'm sorry if I'm blinding you, but I can't see what you're seeing. So this is white, white with foil in the background, and then this is. I'm sorry, it's very odd. I'm going to take his plug out because otherwise it's going to be annoying. I'll put it back in a minute. So this is Calypso Coral on the reverse, which took me by surprise. So copper, fresh freesia foil with fresh freesia on the reverse. I mean, it's just... Why would you use the reverse? I'm just saying. 11 Celsius with you, good grief. Rarely gets hot in the UK. I'm headed there. It's going to be 100 degrees, 80 to 90% humidity Fahrenheit. Quite a few days in the next 10 days in Arkansas. Good heavens. Oh, Rita, the paper is just amazing. This is soft sea... No, it's not. Is this silver? Where's the label? Oh, it's Sahara sand foil. Right, so this is Sahara sand foil. So it's almost like a soft gold and Sahara sand texture on the background. Like I say, why would anyone be looking at the back? This is soft sea foam. So this is pearlescent rather than foil with white. And the white is raised, whereas on the foiling, this is obviously foiled over white. This feels more like it's the white on the pearlescent. It's gorgeous. And then Pool Party on the back. Nice pattern on the back, but why? And then this is one of those really easy, just chop it in half, cut into pieces, and you've got 6 cards sheets. This is green of some description. This is... Maybe this is soft sea foam foil. I think this may be soft sea foam foil rather than soft sea foil pearlescent, but I don't know. Soft sea foam on the back, so that would be my suspicion. And then we've got another copper, and again this is over... don't know. Anyway, and Calypso Coral on the back. Or that may be Petal Pink and Calypso Coral. But anyway, in fact this may be Petal Pink. This is Petal Pink. Yes, because that's foil. Copper, rather. So, just gorgeous. I'm not surprised, Shaz. I will probably be ordering some more. But I didn't bother ordering it in pre-order because I already had it for Saturday. So, let me just pop this back in here. And... put it in the wrong way round, but it doesn't matter. I just want to keep all of this together because then it's together for Saturday. This is my theory. And if you're wondering what these envelopes are, they're LP covers from Amazon. Rita wants the paper. You definitely want the paper. Right, so that's that. Right, while we're on paper, let's have a look at paper, of which there is quite a lot. Ugh. So this is the specialty as well as the ordinary paper. And no, that's not paper. Right. So I'm not doing this in any particular order. This is the Lights Aglow. So it's got foiling and not, and it's black cherry cobbler, evening evergreen, soft succulent and very vanilla, and I think possibly some white. Bokeh on the back, and then little snowflakey on the back. This is gorgeous. It's like a tree. with stars on the back. These are little frames. This is where I can't see that you can see. I've just realised I haven't got one of my lights on. I'll pop that on in a minute. And then on the reverse we've got more bokeh. I love bokeh. These are little dots and dashes. Let me put this on. These are on white, but they're in the colours. So we've got gold, but we've also got the colours. It's really beautiful. And I want to say it's bokeh in the background. It's not solid white. All my eyes are giving in. No, it's not solid white. Little stars, more stars. So vanilla with gold foiling, garlandy sort of effect. Scallops on a bokeh background with the same dotty pattern but in soft succulent and evening evergreen. Trees. It does go with there is a stamp set and die set that has trees. Lights Aglow is beautiful. And the back of the trees is another bokeh. More bokeh, but this time with stars or snowflakes on, and more just plainish on the back. Little snowflakes, bokeh, more scallop and stars, and the frames with the dot pattern on the back. So that's Lights Aglow. I'm going to say here and now, I haven't ordered any stamp sets that are definitely Christmas other than the Host, I think, because we're having a heat wave. This is the Metallic and Shimmer Specialty Paper, black, Cajun Craze, Evening Evergreen Gold, Pumpkin Pie, Silver and White, single-sided, but it's like glimmer paper, but paper rather than card. So we've got these. Oh, is that my door or my overhead? I think it's my overhead. I might have to shut that. It's hexagons with, let's say, it's single-sided. That is gorgeous. Evening Evergreen with gold. And then this would be good for Halloween, I guess, again. So, not seen anything like this before. You get 12 sheets, so 3 colours, 4 of each. If you're in the UK, I am doing product shares. I'm just going to shut that window down to stop the glare, which will get worse as the sun comes round. Now I should say the papers are what's going to take the most time. It will then get quick when we get onto everything else. So this is the Glimmer Specialty Paper, which is, I want to say, Soft Seafoam and Evening Evergreen and Gold, but I could be wrong, but it's those sorts of colours. And you get 2 of each. So we've got the gold, Evening Evergreen, oh, it's vanilla, that's right, so it's gold, Evening Evergreen and vanilla. Gorgeous, and it's that encapsulated glitter, which is always good. Floor. If in doubt, throw it on the floor. This is called something along the lines of festive foils. For some reason I got 2 of these. Don't know why. Probably got a sweet and it came with, no, we didn't get any sweets. Don't know. I ordered it at something like 1 o'clock in the morning, so that'll be why. Don't stick that to that. Right, so these are Cherry Cobbler, Gold and Soft Succulent. So you get 2 of each. But the gold is gold on gold, so they're all foiled, slightly different patterns, very much like the Lights Aglow. So I think this came with the Lights Aglow suite, but really nice, plain on the other side. So it's 6 sheets, single-sided, 2 of each colour. So that's those. Don't need to open that one. We've seen that one. Right, this is gorgeous. Rustic Harvest is gorgeous. Just saying. So, pumpkins and a black and white diagonal. A pattern in crushed curry with acorns and oak leaves. So this is one of the ones that goes with the paper that the host paper set. This is the gorgeous sheet. Again, cut it in half, cut it in 3, and you've got a card front. I mean, and do we care that this has got a black pattern on white on the back? Probably not, but it has. So 2 of those. Then we've got lots of gourds, as in pumpkins, and oak leaves, and a little black and white foliage. Cajun craze, not straight, dotty line, leaves, black and white leaves, an argyle check, really. And I wanted to say that's evening evergreen, but it could be black. And then this sort of swirly garden green, mossy meadow on the front. So that's that. I love this paper. So pretty. And I don't normally like the autumn papers because they're often very Thanksgiving-ish or esque, but I think this is just gorgeous because it's got the flowers in as well. It and they're gourds rather than pumpkins. It gives more choice. Right, black and white, I think this is called. Yes, black and white designs. So guess what colours they are? You're right, they're black and white, and shades of grey. Oh, basic grey, black and white. So we've got stars and spots. So same pattern but different colours. Stripes, again same pattern but different colours, if you can call black, white and grey colours. Harlequin's check, zigzag, polka dot, and whatever that stripe is. It's like pyjama or deck chair stripe. So lots you can do with that, particularly for masculine cards and Halloween. I want to say this is Boughs of Holly. It is. So we've got what are these flowers that I don't like? Poinsettias. A kind of splodgy pattern, which again, scrapbooking, I can see that being used for scrapbooking. More splodgy but with foliage and berries. Polka dot on a splodgy background with poinsettias. Evening evergreen stripe with a watercolour background, and this is gorgeous as well. Thing I like about this is that it doesn't shout Christmas. Hello, Margaret. That check made me feel like great for scrap. Absolutely, Val. Yes. Oh, Beverly, all of it's just such pretty paper. So another splodgy with kind of sort of Christmas tree-ish. Another really lovely, this is almost like silver birch bark, and poinsettias, and more splodgy, so watercolour-esque, and poinsettias. So even though it's got poinsettias, and I hate poinsettias with a passion, it's gorgeous. My favourite, I got the sweet. These are to die for. They are such fun. Storybook gnomes. Don't have children, couldn't eat a whole one, love this. So we've got snowflakes, toadstools, more snowflakes, little people and snow and toadstools. They're just such fun. Christmas tree design, but in strips. Red camo, yes, that's a very good description of that paper, red camo. Rabbits and birds and foxes and deer and just cuteness on a page, beautiful. Large toadstools in various colours, a small but repeat pattern with more of the little characters, Pacific Point snowflakes, mountains and trees, the gnomes themselves, and a kind of jumper knitted pattern. The gnomes are your favourite as well, Brenton. They are just so cute. So cute. And the stamp set and the dies are just... I'm going to have to get those out because they are Where are they? Kindest Gnomes. I have already used them. I don't know if Kate's still here. I think she's gone on the school run. But I'm using these for... We've got a team event that we're both going to, our upline. Not this coming weekend, the following weekend. And I'm using these 3 for one of the things I'm doing for that. So we've got 4 gnomes. And the toadstool. You've got Your Kindness Does Not Go Unnoticed. Warm Wishes, You Gnome Me So Well, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And then the dies. Absolutely, Val, I agree, very good for scrapbooking. So we've got dies for each of the images on the stamp set, plus you can make up a gnome using a beard, a hat and trousers. And then you've also got these, I'm thinking, are shoes? Don't know. Oh, noses. Those are noses, so you can put a different colour nose here. And toadstools. And don't know what that's for, but I have no doubt I will work it out at some point. Don't know. Anyway, it's probably in the catalogue. But really fun. And that is what goes with the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems, which are in all of the colours. So you've got Pool Party, Balmy Blue, I think that is, Pale Papaya, and I'm thinking Poppy Parade. I think it's Poppy Parade rather than Sweet Sorbet. Yes, or it could be Calypso Coral, but they're gorgeous anyway. And yes, they are. Yes, they are Balmy Blue. They're not Bermuda Bay. And Poppy Pool Party. That's the other one. But oh, they could be Pacific Point, I suppose. But anyway, they're jolly nice, whatever colour they are. So that goes together. I think there may be some ribbons as well, but who knows. So Santa Express. Oh, I think I've just realised one of the papers I haven't ordered. Never mind. I can put it on an order. So strips of scenery. So if you're doing long, thin, perfect. Oh, it's to create a tag. Of course it is, Brenton. So glad you're here. I mean, I'm so glad you're here for any reason, but yes. The gnome dies do cut out the DSP as well, Beverly. Yes, good point. Deborah likes the pumpkin paper. So yes, so we've got strips of scene, snowflakes, small scene, polka dots and parcels, just a background. Again, scrapbooking. Ho ho ho. And trains, or the carriages for trains. No, just la la la, not fa la 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 la. Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus. A diagonal stripe and the front of the train. So that's those. Now I have got, did I get the stamp set to go with it? Yes, because I ordered it as a bundle. So this is the stamp set that goes with. It's photopolymer. So you make this season jolly, elf approved and sleigh delivered. Merry Christmas, hoo hoo hoo. Special delivery just for you. Santa Claus is coming to town. And then you've got penguin, candy canes, puffs, signs, stars, parcels, Christmas tree, and then Santa. And obviously you can put all of these things in the train. And then the dies. Brenton's Santa Express is one of your favourites as well. Yeah, it's beautiful. So we've got wreaths, we've got the signpost dies, we've got, don't know what those are. Someone will tell me. I'm guessing that's the penguin. This is the Christmas tree. That's the parcels. The smoke. The carriages. Don't know what those are. And a bow. And a zigzag laddery sort of thing. Rail, I suppose. Absolutely, yes. Lots of different skin tones for the Santas and the Mrs. Santas. So we're being very inclusive. Now, one of the things I forgot to show you for the gnomes, and I thought I had done a prep of it, but apparently I haven't. As a returning favourite, we've got the puffy paint, which we never got in Europe because the German customs wouldn't let it come through. So snowfall accent puff paint, you just put a bit on and heat it up with your heat gun and it puffs up. It's gorgeous. And I had prepped a piece and I can't find it. But anyway, so there's that, which goes with the gnomes. I think there's ribbon and things that go with this as well, but who knows. Right, so this is another huge pack. Oh, they are for the stars, are they? Okay. So this is Gingham Cottage. You get 48 sheets, 4 of each design. So we've got black and white with whatever colour that is, green. I mean, they're all basically gingham. So black and grey. That's gorgeous. What colour's that? Oh, mint macaron, I suppose. Wow. That's bright. Nice, but bright. So a lot of this you can use for Halloween because it's those tones. So there isn't a Halloween suite as such this year, which for those of us that don't do Halloween, quite useful. Nice pink and white, a blushing bride I'm thinking, black and grey, red, yellow, calypso coral, and more black and white. So huge, huge. And again, great for scrapbooking. You can see the state of my floor. Sweetest Christmas. And now the one I didn't order, and I must, there's vellum with snowflakes, and also velvet, white velvet, which is a returning favourite. And I'm just realising there's white and red glimmer paper in 6x6, which I didn't order because I've already got white and red glimmer paper, but I need to order it for my paper shares. No, the huge paper is not a host set, not the ginghams. The one I showed you at the beginning with the mice stamp set, that's a host. But no, the ginghams are just a huge paper pack. A bit like the textile paper was that we had for 2 years in a row. So we've got a gingham-ish, candy cane, more candy cane, candy canes, green and white but oval, more candy cane stripe. I love that they've got this with pool party. Again, a candy cane. So it's garden green, garden green cherry cobbler. I should know these. No, garden green, pool party, real red and sweet sorbet. That's real red, is it? Okay. More candy canes. And huge candy canes, which there are dies to cut those out. Oh, the vellum, I know, and I didn't order it. I mean, come on. Don't know what I was thinking. So other paper things that aren't necessarily paper. We have the Memories and More cards. Now you get a huge pack of cards. You get a lot of repeat because the idea is that you're going to put them on the cards that you can get to go with them, which are these and don't have a label. Isn't that strange? I have a labelless pack of cards. But these are go with the Santa's train. Yeah, I'm loving the whole catalogue, and I know perfectly well that most of it won't carry over. So I'm really torn, because I do try to be sensible, don't often succeed. So we have, I can't even tell you how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So those are the same. So I'm guessing we've got 20 cards and 20 envelopes, and you've got big white on the front of the envelopes, and then on the inside of the flap you've got a pattern, but the colour on the envelopes isn't flat. It's like someone has flicked water and lifted the is the candy cane paper faded I wouldn't say that's muted. I think the answer to your question is some is and some isn't. But no. It's not in your face because it's got limited colours. But I wouldn't say it's faded or muted, no. So yes, 20 cards and envelopes, and the green is basically green and the red is polka dots and red. Very bright. So 20 of those, and these then go with the Memories and More card pack, which has got a few hidden surprises. So let's have a look at the 4x3 first. So I think you get 6 of each design by the look of it. So it's the most wonderful time of the year with a train on the back, and they are all, I think, the same skin tone. A label with Merry Christmas on the back. Crosses with Joy, Peace and Love. Interesting colours, it's the Bermuda Bay. Journaling card with a cut apart. So C is for cookies, Christmas, cheer, carols and a candy cane, but you could, for scrapbooking, cut this up. Another journaling card with presents at the bottom, and the back is Santa. And then another label with Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Now, I'm just differentiating label and journaling card. Journaling card, to my mind, has lines for you to write on, and a label is blank. So if you're wondering what the difference is in my brain, that is the difference. And then this is where things go a little different. Let me pop that there. Let me pop that there. Oops. That's a sneak peek. Right, so these are the 6x4, and we get 3 of each. So Happy Christmas with dots on the back. Stylized Christmas trees with a label, and it's the smoke coming out of the train. Stripes, diagonal stripes with just a place where you could write. Oh What Fun with 2 labels and just a space with dots. Candy canes with a Dear Santa letter. So this I would call a journaling card because it's got lines, but it's a letter to Santa. Let It Snow and snowflakes. Bermuda Bay for Christmas, absolutely. Then we have the sticker sheets. Now I've put these into a stamp case. It hardly fits, I would hasten to add. 1 of each of the sticker sheets. So you've got all of the numbers from 1 to 31. Winter, Snow Day, December, Happy Holidays, Winter Wonderland, Christmas and Joy. Sorry for those of you in the South Pacific, it's definitely snow orientated. Some stripes, as in strips, like border strips. And we've got Memories, Ho Ho Holidays, Santa, and to Brenton's point, in different skin tones. Foliage, Oh What Fun, Oh Ho Ho Ho, I was looking at it that way and going oh oh oh, For You and Candy Cane. So those are the 2 sticker sheets. You also get acetates with, I know it's not the right colour, Merry and Bright, and they've got plastic on them. You need to peel the plastic off, so they are protected, but they are finish acetate with a like a cling film on the sheet. So that's Merry and Bright with stars. It's the most wonderful time of year. Snowflakes and Ho Ho Ho, or O O O, depending on which way up you have it, with stars. And then you get this, which I'm guessing is, what did we used to call it? Wood, but anyway, wood. We used to call it something else. So we've got Merry Christmas, Celebrate, Ho Ho Ho, Stars, Snowflakes, Santa, Noel, joy, snow, more stars and snowflakes. Holidays, happy, holly jolly, or holly jolly, peace, winter, wonderland. So a few surprises in those. And they are too big to go, having a white Christmas is on your bucket list, Val. I gather that very occasionally there is snow on some of the mountains, but so occasionally that you could probably count it on the fingers of one hand in a lifetime. So that's, as I say, it doesn't, normally I would say a Memories and More pack fits in one of these cases, and it's bursting at the seams, literally. So that's paper. Other papery things, we've got the envelope treat boxes, which come with both seals and adhesive attached. Absolutely, Deborah. Yes, when you've already got the stuff on the acetate. So these, they've got the adhesive and they just clip together. I will obviously be showing you those at a later date, how to put them together. Lots and lots of seals. More seals than there are boxes, I would suggest. That's not going to want to go back in there. Go on, back in. You get 20. Oh, okay. You do. There's more in there than it appears. There are 20, apparently. I'm not convinced. Let me count them. So we get our tabs, and then we get, I don't think there's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me look them up in the catalogue, because I don't think it says 20. Page 13. It says 20 on the back. It's what it says on the Hot Christmas with Seafood. The packaging is lovely. It says 10. 20 gold foil stickers. Okay, so it's 10 boxes with 20 stickers. Okay. I must have read the 20 for the stickers. But yeah. Just had a little panic there, because normally that's not what happens. Yeah, it actually says 20. But there aren't. But it says 10 in the catalogue, so I'm happy. 20 stickers, 10 boxes. Right, what else is in paper? So star bags, star treat bags, they're quite small. So they're that base, but pretty. So that's paper. That's it for the paper. Let's go into embellishments. Then we'll do ribbon and stamps. I'm going to call that embellishment. We've already seen the puff paint. There are also the, what do they call them? Pearlized enamel effects basics, real red, white and black, and this is what they end up looking like. I don't know whether you can see it. Oh, actually I do, because I can go look at my other thing. You can. So I did these some time ago, and they are really, you know, they have got, if I put my fingernail in, it's going to give, but they are quite robust, so they should post okay. I don't know how long they took to dry, not terribly long. I've lost the picture completely now. Anyway, so there's those. There's also some glitter washi tape, which is definitely Halloween-esque. Oh, that's interesting. I've changed picture on my computer. It's still static, but anyway. Where is the best place to order more? The ordinary, the stamp cases, you can get those on the Stampin' Up website. In packs of 4. The enamel is in very large bottles. Now, I would recommend you store it upside down, because what you don't want is an air bubble. So I would store it upside down, particularly when you're beginning to run low, if you ever do. That is huge. So yeah, I've got mine stored upside down. So glitter washi tape, you get 4 colours. It says 5 yards. I'm thinking per colour. Don't quote me on that. Adhesive backed stars. What are these? Adhesive backed seasonal sequins. So they're like the ones we had for the artistic. Can't remember what it was now, but we've had these in other colours. These are in cannot tell you how hot I am. 26 degrees and humid. That's how hot I am. Right. They are in, I'm thinking that's sweet sorbet. I think these go with the Santa, but white, gold, green and red. So yes, I've been getting everything ready to go out in for my catalogues, which I will be posting out probably early next week at this rate. I'm doing product shares, so if you're in the UK, I'm doing product shares. I'm doing packs of card in the colours that go with the papers, which I do for the annual as well. So you've seen those already, because those are the ones we've seen. These apparently I ordered 2 of. They're adhesive backed sequins and gems. They are so pretty. Now if you have an issue with holes in your sequins, you're not going to want these, but you do want those. But these do have holes in the sequins. And embossing folders, 3D, no, or doesn't say 3D, ordinary embossing folder for the mini cut and emboss, but you can obviously use it, oh no, it is a 3D. You can obviously use it on the big machine as well. No, I'm not convinced that those are 3D. That's 3D. I think they're not 3D. They don't say 3D on the front, but they do say 3D on the back. Anyway, you've got town and you've got mountains. Here's what you've got. Charming landscapes is what those are. Yes, definitely. I store my liquid adhesive upside down as well, so you don't get air bubbles. These are gorgeous. The leaf label and amber gem combo. So it's craft paper leaves with gems. One of mine's done a walk. And then red and green adhesive backed pearls. They're not red and green. They are red, green and other colours. Don't you love it? Red, soft sea foam, silver and gold. And these aren't like the silver and gold we had in the annual up until this year. These are real silver and gold. Gorgeous. But they are, the packet, the packaging is not good. The packet says red and green adhesive backed pearls. And bearing in mind you can't see red or green. Yeah. Okay. Right, so that's those. Let's put those back in there. Let's do ribbon next. And then we're on to the final leg. Right, so balmy blue and white stripe. This goes with the gnomes. So this is that. It's like a cotton. Just says double stitched. It is actually 2 bits of ribbon that have been stitched together. So that's that. That's an interesting ribbon. This is called natural woven ribbon. We've had something not dissimilar to this before. A couple of years ago when we had mummies, I think. Anyway. Very lightweight, really nice. It's going to tie a good bow. I'm not convinced that the double stitched will do a good bow, but we'll give it a go. So this is going to tie a nice bow because it's very lightweight. It's not too bulky. But yeah, that's going to be a nice ribbon for those. Let's have a go. This is going to be one of those ribbons that you're going to need to make it do what you want, because it's single-sided. So if you just tie it like that, one side's going to be white, so you're going to have to twist one of your tails and probably just accept that you've got a white knot. But other than that, it ties nicely. This is very similar. This is gold and vanilla, and it's very similar to the last year In Colour ribbons, satin edged ribbon. So it's that same, they call it open weave, I think, for last year. So that's the Evening Evergreen. So it's very, very similar. This is 1 centimetre, they're both 1 centimetre, so 3/8 of an inch. But very similar, so it will tie in a similar way. I am literally dripping. Oh, it definitely adds something, Rita. Definitely, I agree. Adds a certain something. This is, I think, called iridescent trim. Yes, iridescent trim. There's a nice original name for it. In the German, it's quite a long thing. Bunt schimmernd. Sehr. I can't even begin to pronounce that. Anyway, it's this. So it's like tinsel. If I could find the end, that would be helpful. There we are. That looks like an end somewhere in there. Does that look like an end? There's an end. So it's sort of like tinsel, but with string down the middle. Like that. Really pretty. And again, I think you could get a reasonable bow. I mean, not that you always have to tie bows, but it's quite useful to know that you can tie a bow, I think. It's going to make it in the UK a large letter, because that's quite a chunky thing, but it's pretty. Like that. Be great for hanging your Christmas cards from, with pegs or something like that. This is, again, a really interesting name for it. Threaded twine. Because it's twine that's been threaded. So it's got a silver thread running through it, which is not easy to see probably on camera. Let's have a look. Gosh, this is going to be a long video. I can just see it. But again, interesting. Again, can you tie a bow in it? Probably. I don't know if I would tie a bow in this, because it is quite chunky, but you can. Sorry, I was just reading the label. Be interesting to see what's underneath the label, because there's a second label on my reel. And then this is originally called Real Red and Garden Green Ribbon combo pack, because they, guess what, real red and garden green. So for those of you in the UK, I'm doing paper shares. I'm doing paper plus specialty paper shares. I'm doing ribbon shares, and I'm doing You Want It All shares. And I will be sharing that information soon. That's not a good bow, but it does tie a nice bow. Unfortunately, just for the UK, because postage cripples me for sending it to Europe. Love the Evening Evergreen ribbon, and will definitely buy the same kind of ribbon. Yeah, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Let's get rid of that one as well. And this is the Real Red, which obviously will tie just as well as the Garden Green, because they're the same ribbon. So that's the ribbons. Right, tools. We have an embossing buddy. So this comes as a kit. So it's the Embossing Additions toolkit. So you get an enormous embossing buddy, a pair of reverse tweezers, by which you have to open them you push and to release them you close. The tips are ceramic, and what they say is that they're going to get hot. So do not put your heat gun and then touch these, because you're going to burn yourself. Hang your cards. There you are, you see. Really nice brush, and one of those trays that will then put it back into your pot. So recommend it to put the lid back onto your tray so you know where it is when you're not using it. So yeah, really pleased to see that we've got some embossing tools. So those come in a pack. The other kind of weird thing before we get onto stamps is this, which is the, what do they call it? Nourish and Flourish kit. So this is at the front of the catalogue, and it's kind of slightly odd. It's a cool bag with a kit in it, and this is the Make a Difference for this year. So there's £2.50 or €3 going to food, a charity that's helping food, limited food shortage. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, I did know what it was and I can't remember, but it's a European-wide charity that have offshoots in each of the European countries that Stamping Up are in. I don't know what we're doing for outside of Europe. What I do know is it's not going to be advertised, because some of the charities have asked for it not to be advertised, but you can ask demo support. And these are the cards. So it's 9 cards, and it's one of those ones, I think, that you don't need to stamp, so you just put it together. So the idea is that you can buy this as a gift for someone, and even if they're not crafty, they can put it together. So we have got destructions. So these are picture instructions, so really easy. And we have sticky dots. I would use my own mini dots and keep these for travelling. Envelopes, which are patterned on the inside. There must be some more envelopes somewhere, I'm guessing. Oh, there. So 3 of each design. So you've got Pool Party, or is that Mint Macaron? I'll look in a minute. Petal Pink, and I'm thinking Shaded Spruce. Yes, but you've also got Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Old Olive. You've got some little pearls in Petal Pink, a sheet of dimensionals, and again I would use my own dimensionals and use those for travelling. And then you've got your card bases. This is embossed with a foliage. Labels. This is a sort of zigzag-ish. More labels, and then another pretty pattern. So lots of embossed card bases. You get your labels in 3, certainly in Europe, you get them in 3 languages. So you get French, German, and English. I don't think they have Dutch, sorry. So that's the French. Oh, and some German. So just saying hello, I appreciate you more than you know, and I'm just so lucky to know you. So no stamping involved. Great way of getting people introduced to crafting. Then some die cuts, 3 sheets of die cuts, and 1 sheet of stickers. So these are card stickers. So that's what comes in the kit. There isn't a refill, so if you want more than one, you're going to get more than one lunch bag. But if you don't want if you don't want to give it as a full kit, you could always keep the kit and give the lunch bag to somebody else. Just a thought. So yeah, knowing that €3 or £2.50 goes to the charity, I'm not going to bother putting the bag around it at the moment. Right, so that's that. It comes in a nice box, so easy for wrapping. So, stamps. As I said earlier, for those of you who have suffered me for the last long time, hour and 20 minutes, I didn't buy, apart from the Santa, I haven't bought anything that's truly Christmas because I can't even begin to think about it yet. So, Vintage Christmas photopolymer goes with the bottle punch and stamp set that we've got in the annual. And we've got foliage, florals, nuts and pine cones, more foliage, make spirits bright, happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to you. So that's Vintage Christmas. Apple Harvest, red rubber. The greatest gift is a good friend. Hope you're feeling better. Thanks for your kindness. And then we've got various apples, including Blossom. We've even got Blossom with fully ripe apples, like that's ever going to happen. The lunchbox would be a lovely gift, Deborah. So I would certainly say you, if you want more of the interior, then you can give the box away. And there's quite a nice little background stamp there as well, so that's, say, red rubber. Perched in a Tree comes with Aspen tree dies, and it's this. So, no matter the season, I'm here for you. Let heaven and nature sing. Wishing you abundant joy and peace. Your kindness warms my heart. And this is clearly meant to be a robin, red robin, robin redbreast. We've got splodge, a branch, and then the dies, which are stunning. We have got this, which cuts a frame, so you put it onto a piece of card and it just cuts out the bits that it cuts out. A branch that marries up with the stamp, the robin, some foliage which doesn't marry up to anything, so standalone foliage and standalone leaves. So really nice, not just for Christmas and autumn. I can see that being used other times of the year. So that's that one. Done those. What have we got? Fond of Autumn and the Autumn Bouquet dies. Now, the dies are quite interesting, so let's read the sentiments. We've got, so this banner takes happy thoughts of you, sending many thanks, and then we've got thank you, just a note, I'm so fond of you, and autumn wishes. We've got flowers, we've got acorns, we've got flowers and acorns and berries and an oak leaf. It's photopolymer, and the dies are awesome. I'm going to open this because it's 90% on the front. So there is, you can die cut from card to make this shape with holes in, if that makes sense, and it would line up. You've got an outline for this, but you've also, and the banner, but you've also got, and this is where it's just so clever. So this die you use on, these are upside down, aren't they, on this stamps here, but it die cuts individual bits. So if you want flowers, you die cut, you do that and run it through and it die cuts the flowers. If you want acorns and oak leaves, you do that bit. If you want berries and foliage, you do these bits. Really clever, really clever. And then there's the individual bits as well in dies. Or you can do the whole bit, including die cutting the innards. Really, really clever. I was blown away when I realised what that did. I saw a card that someone had made and I thought, gosh, they fussy cut round to that. No, they haven't. It's a die cut. So very, very clever. So yes, fond of autumn. But again, I don't think that's just for autumn. because the flowers certainly aren't. Right, Hello Harvest and Rustic Pumpkins. Cling, so red rubber. We've got Wishing You the Loveliest Day. You are such a blessing. Hello, you are missed. Just want to see. So living this is one stamp. You could just do with a Stampin' Right marker, you could just colour the outside and stamp just the banner, or ditto with the inners. And then Rustic Pumpkins, we have got embossing die cuts for pumpkins, complete with the bit on top and the little squirrely bits. We've got a banner, we've got the flowers, we've got the oak leaf, and we've got the individual flower, and the pumpkin. So lots and lots of matching dies. Really, really clever. Oh, hello, Lorna. Thank you for liking and sharing. This one I got because it just made me smile. So this is Forever Friendship. So, time for a card again. Cardigan. Happy birthday. I just can't thank you enough. And then there's a typewriter with thank you in heart. Our friendship will live forever, unlike most of the plants I've owned. And plants. So it just made me smile. But it was the time for a card again that just made me laugh. And Rita now has to be fond of autumn. Just call me an enabler. That is what I do. I enable. Gathered Wheat I have already used as a sympathy card. Well, as a sort of thinking of you sympathy card. So you've got a bale of wheat and a single piece of wheat. Now, I don't know how observant any of you are. Our family crest is an ear of wheat. So when I saw, and on our family coat of arms, let it be said, we haven't used our coat of arms for many centuries. We lost one of our ancestors, gambled all the money away. But this is on our coat of arms. So when I saw this, I just thought, I've got to have it. It's a bit like the Celebrate Sunflowers. I had to have it, so I have to have this. So thinking of you, my heart is filled with gratitude. Simply thankful for all you do. And there's a splodge and wheat seeds, grains. But yeah, really lovely. And as I say, red rubber, and we've got lots of dies. So there's an edge, there's a single ear of wheat as a die, punch die, 3 of those. There's this die, or die for this, there's a die for this. There's a banner to take the thinking of you, and it folds back. It's even got the score lines for the fold back. Ears of wheat. This goes round this. You've got a heart. There's a lot in this, and then more leaves and things. So yeah, really great. And as I say, for me it was a no-brainer because of the family coat of arms and crest. And that, my dear friends, is everything that I got. So as I say, not much Christmas because I'm sorry, it's 26 degrees, sunny, and I'm not even thinking about Christmas. Other than I have just done the leaflets to go in with my catalogues for product shares, card packs for card matching the papers. So that's like a product share, but for card. We used to have them in the catalogue and they stopped doing them because it's just more items for them to have stored. But I'm putting them together. And obviously you only pay local postage. So one card pack goes as a large letter. Anything more than that and it becomes small parcel. And from 2 to 5 goes as small parcel. And anything over 5, we need to look at the most effective way of doing it. You're very welcome. Your coat of arms is a black bull. Fair enough. Ours is a crescent. Black band crescent. I think there are crescents elsewhere, and the the sheath of wheat. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jane. Do remember that if you join in July, you will be able to, well, actually, whenever you join, but if you join in July, you'll get the lovely planner, which is so big. I've put it all together now. Let me show you. So this is the planner, which I have put some of it together, and I kept out one of the books. But let me show you what is left. Can I just say, it's enormous. So we've got 2 more books and then all of these pages. You're only going to be able to get 6 months in at once. Moor's Head, as in Othello, so that's sort of more. Okay, interesting. So yes, thank you very much for joining. So paper share or product shares, paper packs, and I'm doing, I can't believe I'm going to say this, advent calendars. They are quite a lot of money because there's lots in them. So they're 25 days. They are over £100 for each of them. There's one that's traditional, so it's reds, greens, golds, and there's one that's contemporary, which is blues, purples, and silver. But yes, Deborah is liking the planner. Pam's going to order the shares. Want to trade? Oh dear. Lots of goodies. I'll have to order when I return to the US. Yeah. In the process of retiring from your job in Nepal. Wow, Deborah. Wow. I knew you weren't in the US, but I don't think I remembered where you were. Ooh. I've got a problem with my server. Oh, that's back. That's back. So thank you for putting up with the technical issues. If you're in the UK and you are an existing customer, I will be sending out your catalogues, as I say, probably early next week with lots of information about what I'll be doing. If you're thinking of joining wherever you are in the UK, if you're thinking of putting in a decent sized order wherever you are, wherever you are in a Stampin' Up country, not necessarily just in the UK, please get the starter kit. Please save money, please. And if you wait until the beginning of Sale-A-Bration, you get a planner as well. So £130 of product, no postage, £99 and a free planner, which as an existing demo, this cost £42. So it's £42 worth of planner. So please, if you're putting in a decent sized order, don't do it as a customer. Join and save money wherever you are. Right, Pam is going to go to sleep. That's Pam Lewis. We have 2 Pams on. So thank you very much indeed. I'm going to flip the camera up, which may or may not work. Let's face it. So flip the camera up, she said. So let's do that. There we are. Hopefully this is me. So thank you very much indeed for putting up with me waffling on for an hour and a half. I hope you found that interesting. I hope it helped make some decisions for you. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. I know a lot of you have. And I will see you again recorded on Saturday. I should have said at the beginning that if you're watching this on replay, I won't know where you're asking a question unless you tell me. But anyway, should have said that. The technical issues were taking my mind elsewhere. So yes, I'll be back on Saturday with a Simple Stamping Saturday. I think I need to film that today because I don't think I want to come anywhere near my craft room tomorrow in 30-degree heat. Thank you very much. Oh, it's now 27. It's going up. Gorgeous. Anyway, so thank you very much indeed. I will love you and leave you and hopefully see you again very soon. But for now, bye-bye.